Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan, marhaban bikum. Hope you're well, everybody, and in the best of health. This is Maulana Khalil, yes, and we're live on Instagram and we're live on 87.7 FM, Ramadan FM. Hope you're all well and in the best of health. Today, our Masjid al-Bukhari namaz was at 8:15 today, so the time changed. Hence, it took it longer to get to Evington Road, although there's less traffic, but I couldn't find a parking today. There's like going around probably done 3 times tawaf of the chaiwala, but alhamdulillah, in the end, alhamdulillah, Allah shukr, found the parking. So I hope you guys are good, mashallah. I hope you had a good Monday. Yes, our 10 rosas are done, man. 10 fasts are done, and we're into our 11th fast. Allah Ta'ala accept our fasting so far. Allah reward us for it. Allah forgive us for all our gunas and mistakes. And I pray to Allah, these coming 20 days, inshallah, may Allah make them the most beautiful 20 days of our life. The most beautiful 20 days, 20 remaining 20 days of our life. It's such 20 days that we become close to Allah. Allah becomes ours, and we become Allah's, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's, and we have so much love for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So people, let's make these 20 days count. You know, I can't believe it. 10 days have already gone. 10 days have gone. And before you know it, folks, these remaining 20 days will absolutely fly. They're flying already, but they're going to fly by, and we're going to think Ramadan's already done. Trust me, people. So, but it's lovely. I mean, how was your Monday today, people? I know the weather's taken a dip. It's gone cold again. We had wonderful weather for the first 10 days of Ramadan. And I think for the next remaining, the middle 10, I think it's going to be a bit cooler. And I've been told that the last 10 should be nice and warm, inshallah. Tabarak. So let's see. All from Allah, the hot weather, the cold weather, the cool weather, the rainy weather, the windy weather. All from Allah. We accept everything that comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Salam Maulana Khalil, hope you're well. Yes, Ibzi Khalifa, I'm good, mashallah. How are you, Ibzi? I've seen you after a long time. Just got this really irritating cough. It just doesn't seem to go away. But other than that, Allahumma lakal hamdu wa lakal shukra. Allahumma lakal hamdu wa lakal shukra. Salams MK says, Abdul Rauf Kali, the one and only, the most charming guy at Masjid al-Bukhari. MashaAllah, tabarak wa ta'ala. I'm sure your brother-in-law will be coming on and joining on very, very soon, inshallah, tabarak wa ta'ala. More and more people are joining. Welcome. Ahlan wa sahlan. And can we have some text messages as well, please? Text messages, inshallah, 077 488 55055. I need at least... Subhan, shall we say, if we need 5 messages at least, yeah, from different parts of Leicester. I know there's one lady, because we got text the other day, and they mentioned that the mother stays up just for my show. So that family, are you listening today? We had brother Nadir from New Parks yesterday. Mashallah, Nadir, you took us down memory lane. We had a great show yesterday. Salams MK, hope you're in the best of health, listening from Jamia Masjid Car Park. Oh no, don't say Jamia Masjid Car Park. That's going to bring a lot of memories. Jamia Mosque, oof. Once upon a time, we were kids in Jamia Mosque and we used to play football and gilli danda and cricket and everything. That was our local park. Spinney Hill Park and Jamia Mosque Car Park was our life. So we'll go down memory lane over there another day, inshallah. But yeah, Jazakallah khair to you. At least we got one message from Jamia Masjid Car Park. MashaAllah. People, yeah, please do text us. We need 4 more messages to come in the meantime. Salams MK, Nadir from New Parks, tuned in and ready for your show with my son Noor Hussein Nadir. MashaAllah, what a lovely name, Noor Hussein. Ahlan wa sahlan, brilliant. Instagram, I know you got people watching me, but you know, you guys are a bit quiet on Instagram. You're allowed to ask me how I am. Ibzi Khalifa, Alhamdulillah, Maulana, I am well. I came to see you at Rahma for a few weeks ago, but inshallah we'll try to pop down again. Was I not there? Was I gone out or something? But yeah, Ibzi, do come down, inshallah. It'll be lovely to meet you, bi'idhnillah. 077 488 55055. I've got some really important announcements to make, especially one at 10:20. I've been told precisely at 10:20. So in 10 minutes time, I'm going to make this really romantic announcement. Yes, I got a feeling it's going to be a very romantic show today. I just got a feeling. Subhan, you got a feeling it's going to be a bit romantic, Subhan. Need some sea moss for the cough. Does it help? Salams Khalil Bhai says, Junaid, man, how are you, man? How's mom? How you keeping? How's Sumaya? How was the family? I heard Zubair's gone for Umrah. How's Rafiq Bhai? MashaAllah, still looking healthy, I guess. Raf, yeah? Give Raf my salams, give mom my salam. This is my Kala's son, Junaid, MashaAllah. Lovely to have you, Junaid. Really lovely to have you. I hope your Ramadan's going well, MashaAllah. Enjoying yourself, MashaAllah. Are you talking about the CMOS capsules or the CMOS, the actual paste itself? But generally, when you have a cough or when you have a cold, the cough is the last thing that goes, and it's so irritating sometimes. I mean, you could be totally fine all day. Don't forget my charity items that I need, and Dad is still waiting to speak to you. Tell Dad I've changed my number, Zunaid, yeah? Tell Dad I've changed my number. Salams, my daughter was so excited to meet you at Rahma. She told everyone she possibly could that she met you. She really believes you're famous, lol. Let me read that one again. Suwan, let me read that one again. Bring it back again. Hope you don't deleted it, man. This is my favorite message so far. Salams, my daughter was so excited to meet you at Rahma. She told everyone she possibly could that she met you. She really believes you're famous. Excuse me, what do you mean she really believes? What's your point, that I'm not famous? Astaghfirullah. La hawla wala. Yeah, that was that was really, really sweet, Masha. Your daughter came at Rahma, and then we had a little photo together as well, so it's great. Salams MK, Salams Molana, try turmeric powder and honey in hot milk for your cough. My mom says that to me as well, but I'm a bit of a chori in that. I'm a bit lazy, man. I sometimes have honey water with turmeric powder. Turmeric powder is absolutely amazing, it really is. But yeah, maybe. Subhan, can you make turmeric powder and honey water for me? All right, I just knew it. Is there anything you do have in the studio? I mean, you barely got a glass of water and a few out-of-date khajurs, and now you can't get. So can you sort that out for me tomorrow? Oh, by the way, I'm not here tomorrow. I'm out of town tomorrow. So Subhan, you got a day off tomorrow. Guys, I'm not here tomorrow. Maulana, how's Coco Banu? My daughter recently got a kitten, and I said no way at first, and in the end, I gave in. But now it was the best decision I made. She brings so much love and barakat in the house. Yoo-hoo! MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Assalamu alaikum, Maulana Khalil. We had the virus too. It's been horrible. Making dua for shifa for everyone. Jazakallah khair from Nahi. You know what? Coco Banu is good, man. Coco is my little darling, should I say. She's a lovely cat, mashallah. She's a ragdoll. She's the most adorable cat, mashallah. She's the most adorable cat. But yes, sometimes many parents think, nah, we don't want a cat in the house, and we don't want a kitten in the house. They're freaked out, completely freaked out. But once the kitten comes in the house, it just changes, honestly. And you have so much love for the cat. You probably think I'm going to be mental over here. And I'm not joking. You have so much love for the pet in the house, the cat, the parrot, I'm not sure about the fish, right? But you get very, very attached to it. And the worst bit is when you lose them. That's what I'm really, really scared of. Is my daughter had a cat. My Halima had a cat, and unfortunately got run over. And I tell you what, I don't know what happened to it. I cried like a baby. I talk about myself. My daughter's really, really close to it, right? And the funny thing is, many people pass away, and I don't remember the dates. My cat passed away, and I still remember the day. And it took me quite a long time. I think, Maulana, you're a sad so-and-so, but I'm not joking. But I thought maybe it's just me, but I found other people, other friends of mine. Another friend of mine in Birmingham, they lost their cat. They were in mourning. They were in absolute mourning. My sister, they lost their parrot, right? It's been nearly 3 months now. But my goodness, my niece and the whole, my brother-in-law, my sister, it affected them so much. So pets are wonderful to have. Pets are beautiful to have. You get so attached to them. They become so attached to you. But when you lose them, oof, that's a bitter pill to swallow. It really is. It's so difficult to sort of digest that, honestly. And it's about, would I go for a cat again? I don't think I could, man. Salams from my cat, Cairo, who is a ragamuffin. Cats are great. Cats are great, man. And when you come in the house, and cats are very clever, they're very, they know who to go to. They know which one's the weak one. And they know who to avoid in the house as well, who's the more strict one. And they always look, they give you those eyes, isn't it? The cats give you those eyes, and they always look like they're always hungry. They've just been fed 5 minutes ago, and they'll give you those eyes, and you feel, all right, let me give some. I give in, man. I used to give Coco so many treats, man. Treats upon treats, and then I got banned from giving in treats, man, because I used to spoil the cat. But yeah, I can't help it. Every time I go shopping, Tesco, whatever, all these cat treats and everything. So yeah, I used to go, and it do cost quite a bit as well, man. Guess me, yeah. But anyway, so that's pets. Oh, so mashallah, mashallah. I hope your pet, mashallah, you'll enjoy your pet. And sometimes I do think, these pets we have in the house, like whatever pet we have, and we look after them, and we give them muhabbat, and we give them love, and maybe this cat can be the means that taken us into Jannah. Because you don't know what action of ours will take us into Jannah. Sometimes we look at the big things, that maybe this big thing or this big thing or this big thing might take us into Jannah. But sometimes even the smallest of actions take you into Jannah. And maybe just looking after your cat, giving it attention, giving it that love, making it sit on your lap, making it purr, and you're giving it food. And sometimes a cat cuddles up to you, that comes into your bed, they get up to naughty as well sometimes. And you never know. Only Allah knows best. That cat can take you into Jannah. That parrot can take you into Jannah. That rabbit can take you into Jannah. That hamster can take you into Jannah. I don't know. Whichever pet you have, Allah Ta'ala knows best. But you never know. You never know that what could take us into Jannah. Are you going Umrah giveaway? Are you doing an Umrah giveaway this year? I hope you will get what you get well soon. Yes, we are gonna do what do you call it? Umrah giveaway inshallah in the last Ashura. My young son has an allergy with cats. That's another problem though, says Rosmina. Some people do have allergies, so they can't get near cats at all. Salam, says Maliha. Wa alaikum salam, Maliha. How are you? Hope you're well and in the best of health. So yeah, I mean, everybody's different. I mean but yeah, I mean, honestly, if somebody's really scared of cats, and I think go for it, man. Get a kitten. Kittens got a lot of musty inside them. Right? Kittens get a lot of musty inside them. They like to jump around. As they sort of get older, they sort of calm down. And I went to my friend's house the other day, Maulana Azhar, Coventry, man. His cat is mashallah. I think it's called Pico or something. I don't know what it's called. Pico or Tiku. I can't remember. And yeah, when it saw my job, I started wants to like jump on my legs. So sometimes they get a bit excited, cats too as well, yeah. So you have to be a bit careful. Maulana, have a drink of garawat. What's garawat? A drink of karwat. What does karwat mean? Karwat means generally something karwu, something bitter. But is karwat some... Subhan, have you ever heard of karwat before? MK, I have a cat. His name is Simba. Assalamu alaikum, says Shax. Shax, how are you, man? 789. I've not heard of him in a long time. Are you that United fan? I'm trying to remember. I'm sure I've heard of you. I've seen you before. You've been very low profile. Are you Amarin Amarout? I'm Shax. I'm sure you're a United fan. Please confirm. I'm not going to say anything bad about United because there's nothing left to say about Man United at all. But I've got 2 minutes to make a very important announcement. And then I'm going to let you guys say what I want you. Obviously, Shaq says, a United fan. So anyway. Noreen Lurga, you're a bit late. You're supposed to be joining the show 20 minutes ago. United forever. In that case, may you suffer forever. May you suffer forever for your precious United. It's quite sad to see United in this position they are. So you probably think that somebody's just messed up with the league table, but never mind. Inshallah, like Liverpool fans have said for many, many years, inshallah, next year. So your year might come soon, but not too soon, hopefully, anyway. 077 488 55055. We've had quite a few text messages today, innit, Subhan? I think quite a few, mashallah. Keep your messages coming in, mashallah. We talk about cats. Now, I've got this guy at Masjid al-Bukhari, right? Just make dua, says Shaq. Shaq's all right, man. Shaq's, we need to meet up soon, innit? What do you reckon, inshallah? But anyway, sorry, MK. I was at my mum's and one thing leads to another. I did try to rush back for 10. You're forgiven. You're forgiven. No problem at all. So, I've got this brother at Masjid al-Bukhari. And I hope he's listening now. He better be listening because he told me at 10:20. So I hope he's listening. A special salams to a lady. I've got to time this properly. He goes exactly 10:20. Okay, so before we get to 10:20, a quick message to Mini Bakes. There's a friend of mine, his daughters have started a new business from home. It's called Mini Bakes on Instagram. So, brothers and sisters, if you're on Instagram, try to follow Mini Bakes, inshallah. Give them all the support you can. Inshallah. Right, it's 10:20 now. This is a very important message now. So, there's a special salam to a very special lady who is, I've been told, is a wonderful lady, is an amazing lady, is a fantastic lady. She's probably the best lady in the world, and her face is more brighter than the sun, and when she smiles, it's like stars coming out of her mouth. Am I exaggerating big time over here? Anyway, her name is Sumaya Farshan. Her beloved, wonderful, gorgeous, good-looking husband, Mr. Yunus, passes her lots of love and salams, and he says, She's the most amazing wife, and life would be terrible without her. So he wants to thank her for everything what she's done for him. So Sumaya Farshan, your beloved husband, Hafiz Yunus, gives you loads and loads of salams and love, and he says he loves you to bits, and life would never be the same without you. So there you are. So romantic. I'm going to get all... Are you crying now, Subhan? Don't cry. Take it easy. I'm feeling getting all emotional now with that message. Dear, so if this... I'm going to give the next 10 minutes to... Imran Laki goes, what's he done wrong? I have no idea. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to give you guys a chance to, but then at 10:30, I'm going to do my talk, inshallah. Dear, oh dear. Next 10 minutes, any blokes want to send any special messages to their wives to thank them for what they've done. And I think over the first 10 days of Ramadan, think about all the khidmat your wives do, what they look, the cooking, the frying, the cleaning, looking after the children, etc., 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 etc. So I think, if there's any brothers who want to send a special message to their wives, no, don't be embarrassed about it. Why can't he thank her personally? Is he in the doghouse? I don't know. I have no idea. But no, he wants to thank her. He does thank her every single day. Like it's a morning and evening thank. It's like tasbih, morning and evening tasbih. But it's always nice that, when you're listening on radio and probably gone for a drive in the car somewhere and she just heard her name on the radio. Wow, doesn't that make your wife feel a bit... It's a surprise, man. Chill. FPMKP. Who is this FPMKP? That's like taking my initials over there. Right? So... I think that's quite romantic. It's quite nice. Wants to give his wife a lovely surprise. Suban, do you think that's a nice thing, yeah? Yeah, he's nodding his mop hair. When you go for your haircut, go for it soon, please. I'm struggling to see your hair bouncing up and down. I guess there is multiple purpose of the hair of yours. Yeah, you can probably mop the floor with it and many other things anyway. 077 488 55055 077 488 55055. Come on, guys, man. There's got to be some guys out there who would like to send a nice message to their wives. I bet you if I said it the other way, okay, here's one. A special message for my wife, Saira. She's the best wife ever. Always gives me a break, a chance to rest and rejuvenate, ready to deal with life and the kids again. Alhamdulillah, could never wish for anyone else. Oh, so special. What's your name? You've not put your name there, man. Can you give us your name, please? That's really nice, Me. So, guys, feel free to send a lovely message to your wives, inshallah, and make sure your wife's listening at the same time. Give it a bit of a surprise, and they say, a cooked meal is a nice surprise. Flowers are nice aside. Okay, a cooked meal is a nice surprise. Flowers are a nice surprise. MK, I see you have dyed your beard. No, you know what happened this morning? I woke up and subhanallah, my beard had just turned slightly brown. White hair had gone. I said, subhanallah, Ramzani barakat, mashallah. And Maulana K, you're a legend. Jazakallah khair. Right? Barakallah fik. May Allah Ta'ala make me according to your husn zan. May Allah Ta'ala make me according to your husn zan. Now, I got somebody very romantic just watching the show now. He's just come on Naeem Karmada. My God. He's my friend's son, Ayub Karmada's son. He's probably one of the most romantic guys in Leicester. When that guy walks, is romance in his walk. When the guy talks, there's romance in his talk, man. Naeem Karmada, how are you, my mate? And how's the family? How's Aya? Say hiya to Aya from me, inshallah. And I forgot your other child's name. Because I think you gave so much mitai and akika dawat that I can't, the taste of it doesn't go away, Naeem. The taste of your akika dawat is just so legendary. My wife Fatima is the best. She cooks the best food and makes the roundest rotlis. Hamza Adam, brilliant. Hamza, brilliant. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. So yeah, are they proper round, Hamza? Are they proper round? There's a bit of swerve and a curve in the rotis. I know, bichara, sometimes when girls make rotis at first, they sort of struggle. MK, I recently met Sheikh Saad Nomani when he came to Leicester, and the way he impersonates famous Quran reciters is amazing. Who is your favorite Quran reciter, and you can't choose yourself? You know what? My favorite until today is just Sheikh Abdul Rahman Sudais. I love Shuraim and I love Sudais. I think that combination forever is probably the best Haramain combination, in my opinion. Everybody's got their own choice. Some people love Mahir, some people love the other Qurra over there. They got Sheikh Bandar and this person, whatever. But I think, right, I I still love Sudais. I just think Sudais is made for the haram. When he steps on the musalla, I just think he's an absolute don. He's an absolute don. Your dawat will be on the Liverpool parade. Naeem, I'll give my dawat when you give your Akika dawat first. I agree, MK. Who's sending messages on my behalf? That's not me, says Hamza Adam. Hamza Adam. Somebody put your name there, Hamza Adam. Anyway, must be one of your friends, I guess, Hamza. One of your friends. And your wife makes some amazing round rotlis, by the way, Hamza. Guys, any more messages from any brothers to their wives? I'm giving you 5 more minutes, inshallah. 5 more minutes before I start my topic tonight, inshallah. Name out. Karmada, how are you anyway? How are you doing? How's Zainab? How's the kids? I hope you're all well, inshallah. I hope Ramadan is going very, very well for you. May Allah Ta'ala give you barakat in your life. How's mom and dad? How's Amani? How's everybody? I hope you're all good, inshallah ta'ala. Hope to see you soon. And where are you doing Tarawih this year? Are you doing it at Chaibala? Are you doing it at different places? Are you doing it at the masjid? Maulana, they're cardboard, not even roti. Astaghfirullah. Hamza, how to bolte wife? You won't get sehri, my brother. Think very, very carefully. You'll be in the doghouse. You will be in the doghouse, right? So just be very, very careful. Guys, you got 4 more minutes, inshallah, to send a lovely message of appreciation, a token of appreciation to your wife to say, I'd like to thank my wife for doing all my khidmat. I'd like to thank my wife for putting me in the doghouse. I'd like to thank my wife for getting angry at me for reasons I have no idea about. Whatever you think. I thought this was nice to your wife. That's what I said. Whoa, Hamza, you're brave, bro. Yes. Salams MK, big shout out to my amazing wife Sumaya. I honestly could have asked for a better wife. You mean I honestly couldn't have asked for a better wife? Not could. She's truly an amazing angel from the heaven above. Wow. That's proper romantic. Let me do this again. Salams MK, a big shout out to my amazing wife. I honestly could have asked for a better wife, he says. She's truly an amazing angel sent from the heaven above. Wow. Now she is an angel and a half. Mashallah, mashallah. This is great. I'm getting all tearful. Subhan, are you crying as well? Are you feeling these emotions flying through the radio station? MK, I actually shrunk my husband's Man United shirt in the wash by accident. Jazakallah khair. You might as well use it for cleaning the toilet or the bathroom now because it's shrunk anyway. So just do that. Jazakallah for that, for shrinking your husband's. And what was your husband's reaction? Was he happy? Was he angry? If he was angry, on the scale of 1 to 10, how angry was he? Was he 1 or was he 2? Or was he 10? Mashallah, mashallah. We have some amazing response today. Subhan, when you think of getting married, how old are you? 20, yeah? You got a few more years. Take your time. There's no accident. Somebody goes, no, there is that. Astaghfirullah, la hawla wa la. Says Shaq's the United fan, defending the United Amarin out. Straight in defense. I mean, I guess it shrunk. I mean, he was in shock. Luckily, it was not the Ronaldo number 7 t-shirt. Dear, oh dear. Yeah, man. The football means everything to them, man. Football means everything to them, subhanallah. But come on, people. I'm giving you guys, this is your chance. A surprise message for your wife to say, my dear wife, etc., etc. They say, happy wife, happy life. So technically, making me happy is an act of worship, says Muhammad Saif. Muhammad Saif, you know what day is tomorrow, innit? You know what day is tomorrow. 077 488 55055 077 488 55055. So Subhan, are you looking to get married from here or from the Pakistan? Huh? So do you have any preference, like Gujarati girl, Pakistan? What are you, Pakistani? Yeah. Okay. So ideally from Karachi, Lahore, Punjab. Any. But does it have to be Pakistani? Gujarati, Memon, Bangladeshi, Somalian, anyone will do as long as you get a wife, yeah? A nice, good, respectful, honorable, lovely wife, yeah? Who probably can cut your hair at the same time. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. 077 488 55055. What have I missed? Dreams do as you've missed a lot, man. You've missed half an hour of the most amazing show so far, and you've come in and say, what have I missed? Dear, oh dear, oh dear. You've missed so much today, man. Right, I'm going to start my talk in 2 minutes, inshallah. I've got a talk, inshallah. And the talk tonight is about the importance of madrasa. I'm going to talk it for around 15, 20 minutes. And then after that, inshallah, we're going to tell you about the new giveaway, bi'idhnillah. So during my talk, as per normal, miss your shows. During my talk, I won't be reading any of your messages. So what I would appreciate from you guys, if you send me text messages, we'll save them. And if you're on Instagram, I won't be reading your messages out, inshallah, because then I can't really focus. I can't really do two things, because then it sort of distracts me from my topic. So I'm giving you all, guys, another 1.5 minute, inshallah, if there's anything lovely you would like to say about your wives. Then on tomorrow, I'm not in. I'm out of town tomorrow. I'm going to meet a very good friend coming from South Africa tomorrow, all the way to Bolton Sharif, inshallah. Unless I do an Instagram live from Bolton, which I somehow doubt, but never know, on the motorway. Then on Wednesday, we're going to ask the ladies to say a few nice things about their husbands. Now, that should be pretty interesting. Just like the guys have gone out of their way, it takes a very brave man to, praise his wife and compliment his wife on the radio or Instagram. But we've had a few brave men today, mashallah. My town, Bolton, says honest halal food reviews. Oh, is that your town? Mashallah, mashallah. Mr. Khalil, don't forget to mention the amazing careers in Leicester who do a fantastic job. We talk about husbands and wives, but don't forget the carers, yes. Yes, the carers who take care of people are amazing, amazing people. Yes, the men, the women, may Allah Ta'ala bless them, may Allah Ta'ala reward them. The carers do a great job, honestly. I know they get brave but not romantic, says somebody. No, I think that's romantic for them. MK, I love my wife so much that every day is a date in Ramadan. Wow. You could have come up with a better line than that. I'm going to read that one again. MK, I love my wife. So can you write your name, who you are? Because we don't know who you are. MK, I love my wife so much that every day is a date night in Ramadan. Subhanallah. Wah, jiwa. Because some men in the right mood today, mashallah. Allah Ta'ala accept. You know what? I make dua to Allah. Allah Ta'ala, every marriage which is there, in Leicester especially. And the people on Instagram and on the radio. And all over the world. May Allah give every couple so much muhabbat, so much love, so much muhabbat between both the couple, husband and wife. May Allah give them everybody beautiful, wonderful, lovely, lovely children who are the coolness of their eyes, inshallah. There is nothing more happier in life when you hear a family is functioning so well. That's the happy, in my opinion, when I hear news of the family, husband and wife getting on so well, the children, mashallah, obedient to the parents, that is the most beautiful, beautiful feeling. Honest, beautiful, beautiful feeling. Thanks and love to my wife, Mej, for the delicious dal chawal at iftar today from Jubair. Okay, let me do that again. Thanks and love. I think this is a proper Indian couple. Yes, I'm going to read it in the Indian style. Thanks and love to my wife, Mej, for the delicious dal chawal at iftar time from Jubair. Jazakallah khair. I hope I said it properly, Jubair. Okay, let me do it the proper English way. Thanks to my wife, Mej, for the delicious dal chawal at iftar today from Zubair. Okay. Right. Any more messages, Subhan? No. We'll just give everybody 1 more minute, then we start the talk, inshallah. I mean, don't you think, guys, the best feeling in the world is a good family. You got a good family, you got a good life. You got a good family, you got a good life. You got a rotten family, then it's difficult. Thanks to my wife for putting up with me every day, says Hamza Adam. Now, Hamza Adam, I think you've come back quick. Boy, Hamza to the boy, Jalli, how you go? She must have given you daggers. In these 5 minutes, Hamza, she sorted you out, man. She sorted you out big time, Hamza. And rightly so as well. MashaAllah. But cardboard rotis, then sharam nati auti. Getting married is common sense, Getting married is common sense, leaving your brain. Getting married is common sense, leaving your brain. Okay. I don't quite get that, but maybe I'm not using my common sense. Salams Maulana says, Nafisa Ben. Kemcho Nafisa Ben. I'm sure this is the Nafisa Ben. Usman's mom, Kemcho Nafisa Ben. I'm sure you're very, very excited, mashallah. In a couple of months' times, inshallah, Havisa will be getting married. And we're all excited at the office as well, mashallah. May Allah Ta'ala make him and his wife to be the most happiest couple in the world. May Allah Ta'ala give them lots of barakat and lots of happiness and lots of joy, inshallah. And you're going to have a daughter-in-law in your house, because you've had, mashallah, son-in-laws. So this is going to be a daughter-in-law. So I'm sure you and Yusuf Bhai are very, very excited, and rightly so as well. And Usman's looking very trim these days as well. The smile's getting bigger and bigger in the office, mashallah, tabarak wa ta'ala. So may Allah Ta'ala always keep him happy. And I think that's another thing. When you hear about somebody getting fixed up and engaged, I think that's another really, really wonderful feeling. And those brothers and sisters who are not fixed and they're looking for their spouses and they're looking for to get married, may Allah give you suitable partners as soon as possible, inshallah. I'm going to say this, I'm going to go as far as the ones who are not married and looking right now, may Allah get them all married by the end of 2025. Ameen ya Rabbana. The ones who are looking, right? So Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Okay, folks, let's start my little talk, inshallah, for 15-20 minutes. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nasalli wa nasallim ala rasulihil kareem, amma ba'd. Subhanaka. Sorry, people. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي رب زدني علما. Bismillah ar-Rahman. Brothers and sisters, you know, Leicester, our city of Leicester, alhamdulillah, people call it Leicester Sharif, meaning it's a really pious town, right? People respect it because of this ulama, because of the scholars, because of the darulooms, because of the hijabis, the niqabis, the dariwala, the tabligis, the khankas. And we are, mashallah, in a way, are very, very privileged that Allah Ta'ala has given us this wonderful city of ours. And I'm sure there's Bolton Sharif, there's Batley Sharif, there's Dewsbury Sharif. There's many cities very similar to this, where there's a great Islamic environment. You feel good, there's a great vibe, and it feels absolutely fantastic. It feels absolutely fantastic. And the reason this has happened, and the reason is that when our fathers and forefathers came to this country, the first thing they did was masjid and madrasa, right? Now, most of the people who are watching this show tonight, and most of the people listening on radio tonight, you've all probably been to madrasas. You've been to different madrasas in Leicester and your respectable cities wherever you've been, alhamdulillah. Now, if it wasn't for the madrasas, right, and if it wasn't for the Maulisabs and Appas, Leicester wouldn't be where it is today. I'm telling you 110%. We need to thank our elders big time, and you need to make du'as for the old Maulisabs who came, and our parents and our grandparents who came to this country in the 1950s, 60s, 70s, and they created a good environment that today our iman is intact. This is 110%. If they didn't make that effort, boy oh boy, we wouldn't have all these masajid today. We wouldn't have all these darulooms. We wouldn't have all these alims and hafiz and qaris and alimas and muallimas. We wouldn't have that, folks. We would be a lost nation. And I tell you what, if you want to understand what's going on, travel the world. Go to different countries and look around, and then you see the mahol in other countries, you see the environment in other countries, and you think, Ya Allah, we're so lucky in Leicester, or we're so lucky in this, wherever you come from in England. You think, wow, we are so lucky, because they don't have, like, I'll give you one example. You know, in Ramadan, right, between Asr and Maghrib, the vibe in all the masajids in Leicester, there is such a good vibe. People are reading Quran, people are doing dhikr, there's a bayan going on, there's an alim in town, and it's such a good environment. You go to other countries, you go to even Middle Eastern countries. This is absolute truth, right? You go there, there is no vibe, there is no feeling, there is no bayan, there is no people reading Quran in the masjid. It's so different. You go to other European countries, right? Right? It's empty. It's really empty. What Allah's given us in this country and what Allah's given us in this city, my brothers and sisters, is a wonderful Islamic environment. Despite that, we can see all the things which are going wrong as well. We have a good Islamic ethos, we have a good Islamic environment, but even then, so many people are going astray, despite having all that. But that's another topic for another day. What I'm saying to you people over here is, I'm saying this to every single parent which is watching this program or listening to this program. My humble request to you is, since COVID, things have changed a little bit. A lot of things during COVID went online. People started doing madrasa online. Oh, who's going to send the kids to madrasa now? Let's just do online once a week, twice a week, or thrice a week, and take you. My brothers and sisters, don't only do online when you have to do online. Only do online when you have to do online. It's a must. You've got no choice. But please continue and send your children to madrasa. It's the safety of your children. It's the safety of generations to come. Then they will send their kids to madrasa, and they will send their kids to madrasa, and inshallah our iman will stay intact. When our kids don't go to madrasa, and you don't think it's a preference, and you don't think it's a priority, and you don't think it's important, and you just let them be, my brothers and sisters, you will lose your children. Even if they go until year 9, let them go till year 9. There was a time when the kids used to go to madrasa until year 11. But even if they go till year 9, it's shukr. Allah no shukr until year 9. It's better than no going to madrasa. Inshallah, in years to come, whatever little they learn in madrasa will come, inshallah, it'll make a difference in their life, inshallah, tabarak ta'ala. But if we just to say now, once a week, Saturday, Sunday, we find some Maulana, find some Appa online, and they can teach them. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm saying make that effort. That little bit of sacrifice for your son and daughter's iman is a must, my brothers and sisters. It's a must. It's tiring. I get it. The kids go to school all day. Then they go to madrasa. But brothers and sisters, we're in this dunya for what reason? We're in this dunya for what reason? Just to get good degrees, to get a good job, to get masters, to beat, the Bill Gates or to be somebody very... No, we're not here for that. We're here to make Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala happy. When Allah's not going to judge us upon our wealth, Allah's not going to judge us upon our status or the way we look. Allah's going to judge us upon our amal. Allah's going to judge us upon the love for Allah and for the love for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah's not going to look at our sons and daughters' degree in university and college and whatever job they had and whatever car they had or where they lived and which part of the world, Leicester, they lived in. Allah's not going to judge us on that. Allah's going to judge us upon our a'mal. And Allah's going to judge upon our iman. If we can give our sons and daughters the best of dunya and the best of akhirah, brilliant. But make sure, folks, that we take enough time out to take our kids to madrasa. Mom takes to madrasa, dad takes them to madrasa, attending parents' evening in madrasa. I speak to a lot of Maulvi Sahibs and Appas, and the sad thing is, folks, this is the truth. When it comes to a parents' evening in madrasas, and please correct me if I'm wrong, you're more than welcome to correct me, right? A lot of the times in parents' evening, it's the mothers that go and the fathers don't go. Fathers, if I've said something wrong, I'm not saying all the time, but majority of the madrasas, right? Mothers will go, why don't the fathers go? It's not that the fathers are working all day long, right? And the madrasas will give notification to the parents beforehand to say that when the parents' evening is going to be, right? So, my brothers and sisters, our children, they're our future. And as a parent, and there's lots of parents listening to this show now. There's lots of parents listening to this show. And I'll be correct in saying this. If your son and daughter is obedient, I will say you have the biggest ni'mah in the world. If your son, and I'll say it again, if your son and daughter is obedient, you have the greatest ni'mah which I can think of. After Iman and Islam, obedient children. And trust me, if your son and daughter can turn around and they can stick a middle finger up at you, and they can stick up 2 fingers at you, and they can swear at you, and they abuse you, and they verbally abuse you, you've got hell in this world. I'm not saying that's our fault, right? Sometimes it can be our fault, sometimes it's not our fault, because sometimes even parents who are very, very pious, parents who've taken time out for the children, sometimes the kids don't go on the right path. Even the Prophet Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam, as a prophet of Allah, he said his son, oh my son, come on, just obey me and come on to Islam and follow me and come on to the ark. He goes, no, Dad, I'm going to climb the mountains, man. And then I'm going to climb the highest mountains and nothing's going to happen to me. But what I'm saying, we need to make that effort. We need to make the effort on our children. And then Hidayat is in Allah Ta'ala's hands. If we don't send them to madrasa, and we don't send them to, and we don't sit down with them in the Quran, and if mom and dad's preference is money, 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 and earning money, 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 and we don't give them time, and we don't sit with our son, and we don't sit with our daughter, then you know what happens, folks? Then your sons and daughters make friends on Instagram. Then they make friends on Snapchat. Then they make friends on Facebook. Then they find people who are going to give them time and love and attention. My respected parents out there, Leicester is Sharif, let's keep it Sharif. Bolton is Sharif, Bali is Sharif, Dewsbury, wherever you come from, our cities are still good now. But We need to make sure it's not about today, it's not about the present, it's about the future. It's about what's going to happen in 10 years, it's about 15 years, this is what's going to happen in 20 years. We need to make sure we educate our children. We need to make sure as fathers we go to the masjid. We need to make sure as fathers we take our kids to the masjid as well. Once they're at a good age, take them to the masjid, make them pray namaz next to us, inshallah. Inshallah, if we do these things, inshallah, then our iman and our children's iman and the future iman will be safe, inshallah. If we neglect, folks, and our focus becomes dunya, and we think money is the most, the funny thing is so many parents make such an effort for their kids. They want to earn for their kids. They want their son and daughter to have a house, or they want to have a good job, and they'll save money for them, which is not a bad thing at all, which is not a bad thing. But the way you worry about their dunya, also worry about the akhirat. The way you worry about the dunya, worry about the akhirat. Make sure you go to the madrasa. Make sure you take your kids to madrasa. Attend the parents' evening. Ask your son and daughter. I'm going to ask you a question at the end of the show, inshallah ta'ala. But how many of you honestly take interest in your sons and daughters' madrasa welfare? How many of you know what your son and daughter is reading in madrasa? Right? Do you even know what they're reading? Have you ever sat with your child? Right? Not in the early days when they're 5 and 6, that's when every parent usually sits with them. But when they're 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, do you sit down with your son and daughter and say, son, tell me what you read in madrasa today? Daughter, what do you read in madrasa today? Beta, what do you read in madrasa today? When do we actually take the time out? My brothers and sisters, you know what? If we just sit on our mobile phones all day long, we watch movies there, we're on Netflix, we're on Amazon Prime, we're on this and we're doing that, we're watching movies on different apps, and our son's upstairs in his room and our daughter's upstairs in her room, and we're clueless about what's going on. My brothers and sisters, hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, kullukum ra'in wa kullukum mas'ulun an ra'iyati. All of you are responsible, and you will be asked about your responsibility in the day of Qiyamah. My brothers and sisters, don't take this message lightly. This is a very, very important message. I say it as a father. I say it as a Maulana. I say it as a friend. I say it as your brother. Whatever you think of me, I'm telling you because I care about my own children. I care about the children outside. When I see these boys outside Chayawada, I don't look at them as other people's children. I look at them as my own sons. When I see these young girls outside, I look at them as my own daughters. What do I want for my own daughters? What do I want for my own sons? I think about that. And I think these kids are so good. They're good kids. All they need is a bit of love and attention. I'm not saying they can't go outside for the tea, coffee. Of course, let them go, get the balance right. But at the same time, create an environment at home. And I will add one more thing, my brothers and sisters. Please listen to this bit very, very carefully. You send them to madrasa, which is great, mashallah. You send them to the masjid, is great. Can I ask you all to do a massive favor? I'm coming to the end of my talk. Like I said, I'm just going to summarize it very quickly. And I'd like you... I haven't read your messages out like I told you, but you can send messages in a few minutes, inshallah. Can I make a humble request to all of you? And the humble request is this. Can I ask you today to make me a little promise? I'm going to ask you all to make me a little tiny promise today. Can you please start ta'aleem in your homes? Someone asking you folks. Can I ask you as a really big favor, right? It's a big favor, it's a small thing, but a massive favor, and it'll benefit you and your family. I promise you, 110%, I promise you, that wallahi al-azim, I even take the oath, I take the name of Allah on this, right? That it will make a massive, massive difference in your family home. One hadith a day of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, maximum 5 minutes ta'aleem every day in your house, inshallah. And what Allah Ta'ala will do, Allah will make it so, so good. One day the wife reads the hadith, one day your son reads the hadith, one day you read the hadith, one day your daughter reads the hadith. All of you sit down as one family. Before the kids go to bed at night, all of you sit down together and read hadith of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. When I went to study in India in my final year, there was a very big scholar called Sheikh Umar Palampuri Rahmatullah Alayhi, great scholar. And one brother came from Morocco and he had spent 4 months in Jamaat. And then he told Maulana, I'm going back home. But the environment in my house is very toxic. They're very, very far from Iman and Islam. What's the best approach? Do I go all guns blazing. Do I go easy? How do I do it? So Maulana said, go easy on your family. But one thing you must do every single day is read Riyadus Salihin. It's a kitab in Arabic. It's a book of hadith. And so he said, read Riyadus Salihin every day. No matter what happens, do not leave it and do not be absent from it. No matter if the family sits or doesn't sit. The family sits or doesn't. He goes, Maulana, okay, I'll do that. And I heard this myself in the bayan. So he went back to Morocco and he used to, his wife was very outgoing and his daughter was very, very outgoing. So he used to, every evening he used to get a kitab out, Riyadus Salihin. He used to sit down and nobody would sit. Daughter wouldn't sit, wife wouldn't sit, family wouldn't sit. So he would read the hadith to himself. He would read the hadith to himself. One day Allah's doing is that he wasn't present at the time. And the girl, his daughter was going out, wherever she was going out with her mates, clubbing, wherever she was going out. And subhanallah, she thought, as she was going towards the door, then she thought, you know what, my dad's not here. It's 8 o'clock, wherever the time was. My dad reads from this kitab every single day. So let me just do it because my dad's not here. Let me just pick up the kitab and let me just read in my dad's place. So she picks up the kitab, Riyadus Salihin, and she says, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I don't know which hadith she read, but boy, oh boy, it changed her life. In a matter of seconds, her hair stood up. She thought, oh my Allah, what am I doing? This is what my dad used to do every day. And that one day, the girl just read it, the hadith herself. It changed her whole life. It changed her whole life. My brothers and sisters, do not underestimate the power of ta'lim. What is ta'lim? You're reading a hadith a day from example, Fadail A'mal, Riyadus Salihin, any hadith kitab, pick it up inshallah, and it'll make a massive, massive difference. So I'm, as a brother, as a Maulana, as a friend, whatever you want to call me, I'm asking you today, all of you, to everybody who's listening tonight, to make an intention, inshallah, right, that you will start ta'lim in your house. So folks, I'm going to end my talk with that. May Allah Ta'ala give me the tawfiq. May Allah Ta'ala give you the tawfiq. May Allah Ta'ala make our children the coolness of our eyes. May Leicester always be Leicester Sharif. May Batley, Dewsbury, Bolton, wherever you come from, may every city be Sharif, 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 inshallah. But to make it Sharif and to make sure our kids in years to come are straight, on the straight path, we need to make an effort now. Don't expect the Maulanas and don't expect the Appas that they're responsible for our kids. No, before the Maulana comes into play, before the Appa comes into play, we are, as parents, as a father, mother, we are responsible for our children, inshallah. And we will be asked about this on the day of Qiyamah. So my folks, I'm asking you tonight, I need another 50 million messages to come in now to say, not just for the sake of it, folks, not just for the sake of it, I want you to say, we will start ta'lim from tomorrow. So bismillah, who's going to say we're going to start? All I'm saying, folks, make the whole family sit down, inshallah ta'ala. Make the whole family sit down and just one hadith. Don't do a long 20-minute bayan, just one hadith, even if it's 2-3 minutes, inshallah. Salams from Blackman. Eat some marshmallows to ease your cough. Gold Coast Sharif. Okay, people, tell me now, who's going to start their ta'lim now? So one person says, Bismillah, Inshallah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah, Jazakallah khair. I need loads of messages, yeah? 3 people so far, MashaAllah, Bismillah. 4 people, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Allah Ta'ala accept, Inshallah. Allah Ta'ala accept. 4 people from 90 people doesn't make sense, yeah? I need more people to say, Inshallah, we're going to start ta'lim every day. Come on, people. Inshallah from Noreen Lorgat. Inshallah says SHXMZ. MashaAllah, that's more. Inshallah says A Jogi. Inshallah says Ameen. Inshallah, more and more. Jazakallah khair. Please text as well, 077 488 555. Bismillah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. More and more people, Allah Ta'ala. So inshallah, we will try. Yes, try inshallah. Even if it's 1 minute. Any recommended books for your young kids? You know, today you go to establishment or any other place, there's so many lovely books, so many good books you can pick up, inshallah. Inshallah, we'll do this. Inshallah, inshallah. More and more inshallahs. Any text messages, Subhan? No? We should be getting some messages now. Kasmi Yara, 077 488 55055, inshallah. 077 488 55055. So, hey, Maulana K, what can I say to you? You're a living legend. Most of the time, not all the time. You just need to concentrate more on other things than your Instagram. Please tell me what I need to concentrate on. Maulana, I absolutely agree. My grandfather looked at many cities to settle down when they first came from Kenya in the 60s. He finally chose to settle in Leicester because of the mahol here. Alhamdulillah, we are blessed. Jazakallah khair. Inshallah, I'll try to make du'as for us, please. Inshallah, I'll try to make du'as. I will do, inshallah. We have been reading Siratul Mustafa as a family. Inshallah, we will continue. It's a brilliant kitab. Magnificent. I don't know if you heard it from me, but I read that myself, and it's a great, great kitab. Keep it up, folks. Keep it up. Inshallah, we will do this every day from tomorrow. Brilliant. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Like, I'm not here tomorrow, guys. I'm going to ask you on Wednesday who's doing their talim. Jazakallah by Hamida. Any more people, inshallah? I think I've got some messages on my phone. Let me just check, man. No, I haven't. Okay. Right. Any more messages? 077-488-55055. 077-488-555. Nadir, alhamdulillah. Nadir Ali Muhammad, inshallah, azza wa jal. Jazakallah khair, Nadir. Allah Ta'ala bless you, mashallah. Allah Ta'ala bless you. I think we could have had a few more inshallahs, So I'm going to say it once more, people. How about we start talim from tomorrow? Can I have at least 10 more new inshallahs on Instagram? At least 3 messages on the text messages. Come on, people, before I talk to you about the new giveaway, inshallah. Yes. At least I'm not doing that draw tonight anyway, inshallah. Okay, Rosmina says, inshallah, that's 1, inshallah. MashaAllah, Allah Ta'ala accept. Allah Ta'ala accept. 9 more to go. 9 more inshallahs to go. And 3 more on the text messages, inshallah, tabarak wa ta'ala. Inshallah, Ameen says, Ummezi Mungera, inshallah says, Fazimran. Faiz. Okay, inshallah. I'm not going to try to read the name. Alhamdulillah, we are blessed in Blackburn with Nurul Islam and Maulana Wadi. Jazakallah khair. Any more messages? Any more inshallahs? Subhan, any more inshallahs from your side? Alright, guys, keep your inshallahs coming in. Now, as you know, I'm not in tomorrow, but on Wednesday, we're going to have a giveaway. We're going to, inshallah, from Shenaz. The first prize is from Blossom Studio UK. Blossom Studio UK. And the second prize is from Baked at 311. Baked at 311. So what they're going to give, right, is Blossom Studio are going to give a floral hat. A floral hat box arrangement with an Eid Mubarak balloon or a Ramadan Mubarak or a personalized balloon. It's a really nice balloon, inshallah, from Blossom Studios. Now, to get this, you have to follow Maulana Khalid, you have to follow Rahman Mercy, you have to follow Blossom Studio, and you have to follow Baked at 311. Don't forget that, people. So, some lovely, lovely prizes. I pray, make dua to Allah that Blossom Studio, may Allah Ta'ala give you lots of barakah, inshallah. And the second prize is from Baked at 311, and what they're going to give is 1 Dubai chocolate pistachio wheel, wow, 1 salted caramel and pecan bar, 2 kunafa cookies, and 3 kunafa rice krispies. Mashallah, I'll read that one again. 1 Dubai chocolate pistachio wheel, 1 salted caramel and pecan bar, 2 kunafa cookies, and 3 kunafa rice krispies. Sounds yum, mashallah. Allah Ta'ala accept. Allah Ta'ala accept. So jazakallah khair to both of these companies, Blossom Studio and Baked at 311. May Allah give you lots of barakah. May your business blossom and boom, inshallah tabarak. So as Maulana, my husband made me type in his message, and he's very upset because he sent a lovely message for me, his wife. He couldn't have asked for a better wife. The talk was very good. Inshallah, we will start talim. Okay, is your husband happy now? Maybe your husband should say his name. We can, Subhan, can we give it 2 minutes extra, please? Sure, Jazakallah. We got 2 minutes extra before we close. So if you, so the upset husband, be happy, inshallah. We've got your message across, mashallah. You are a great husband and you have a great wife. May Allah Ta'ala always keep your muhabbat, inshallah. You're right, MK, about sacrifices that we made prior for us, for the masjid and madrasas in Leicester today. Like Hazrat Maulana Adam Sahib and Maulana Gora Sahib, the sacrifices they made, we are feeling the loss of them every day. Absolutely. These people were legends, true legends. One Hazrat Maulana Adam Sahib, Maulana Gora Sahib, Maulana Abdul Rahman Sahib. These people who came here and they made such a big impact, mashallah. And the scholars we have left in less than I tell you, we need to appreciate them, and we need to look after them. Because when they go, I mean, we got Hazrat Maulana Ibrahim Tarapuri Sahib, we have Maulana Salim Sahib, we have other ulama, we have Sheikh Riyadul Haq, we have Maulana Ashraf, we have other scholars, Sheikh Maulana Saeed Sahib from Masjid Ali, we have Maulana Imtiaz Sahib. We have so many ulamas in Leicester, mashallah. It's hard to remember from different masajids. But make sure we appreciate them, because when they're gone, we will then sort of cry and say, we wish we spent time with them, etc., etc. So, folks, Allah gives tawfiq to look after our ulama, our masajid, our darulooms, our schools. Allah safeguard our iman. And when the time comes to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, may Allah ta'ala give us all husn khatimah, and may Allah be pleased with us. And when we stand before Allah, we make dua to Allah. Allah says, Hisaban yasira. Allah Ta'ala makes our hisab easy. And may Allah puts us on the right hand side. Allah gives us a book of deeds in our right hand, inshallah. And we cross the bridge of Pul Sirat at the speed of lightning. And we enter Jannah without any kind of reckoning. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Guys, this life is short. We're here today. The guy speaking on this mic right now, the guy you're watching on Instagram, he won't be around forever. And you people watching, you won't be around forever. There'll be somebody new sitting on this mic and this chair. There'll be somebody new watching on Instagram. And we all eventually have to go to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, folks. We're not here forever. We make such an effort for dunya. We're working so hard for dunya. We need to work because we are in dunya, and we just get our priority right. Work what we need to work. But don't make dunya our maqsad. Don't make dunya our maqsad. Make akhirat our maqsad. And Allah will give barakat in the dunya. Make akhirat our maqsad, and Allah will give barakat in our dunya, inshallah. My respected brothers and sisters, I hope you've enjoyed today's show. Today, I've really enjoyed it. It's been great fun. Your company has made this show possible. Your comments have made this show possible. Today, I think, subhanAllah, we had a record messages today. We had the record messages today. At least 20, 30 messages today. And some husbands, brothers, Jazakallah for sending some lovely messages to your wives. I'm not here tomorrow. I'll be back, inshallah, on Wednesday. I hope the sisters in return will also compliment their husbands, inshallah. From me, Maulana Khalid, I would like to say to all of you, have a wonderful, brilliant evening. 10 fasts have already gone. We're into the second Ashara, the Ashara of Maghfirat. Brothers and sisters, let's make it count. Let's get close to Allah. If you've not done great in the first 10, let's make it count in the second 10, inshallah. There's still an opportunity. Allah is waiting for us. Tahajjud time tonight. Make it happen in the morning, and ask Allah to soften our hearts, and ask Allah to make us, give us tawfiq to spend the remaining days in His radha and happiness, inshallah. From me, Maulana Khalid, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.